This is a short video on using the WeCapture app to first and foremost set up a quote, repair quote for inside your panel system. So I'm going to pass over to Richard, who's going to take you through the process now of how we do that.
So this vehicle, it's not yet on the estimating system, so we're going to set up the job from scratch from the app. So the first thing we do is use the new estimate function, and then we can enter some basic details about the vehicle. So in this situation, the registration number is the key, so enter that. If I want to, I can enter in other information about the vehicle or the client, about the client. So I can put in Mrs. Smith, her address, and her phone number. And you can be talking to the client while you do this, I guess, or you can do it like we are later. Claim number, you can put a note in, so you can make some information. So I'm putting in here old damage at front, private quote. And then once you've done that, we go through to take photos. Now you have the choice, you can pull them out of your camera gallery, but usually you're going to be taking them on the spot, and there's a lot of advantages to that. So you go take photos now, and then we'll find with vehicles you turn the camera to landscape mode. It suits the orientation on the computer screen more, and cars are generally that shape anyway. So you just take the normal photos you take for the claim or your system. So front, registration, warrant of fitness. This vehicle I would assume is locked, so no, it's not. So the mileage. You can obviously take a photo of the VIN number or the chassis plate, but then you'll be starting to look at your damage photos. This one's been hit on the side, nice scrape along the side there. So take the photos, the general photos, and then obviously you're looking at what damage you're trying to show. So we've got some back damage on the rear bumper. And you have a closer look at that, whether it's gone through the paint, and it has. Using fingers or marker pens is always good. There's some damage on the alloy here, which really looks like a paint off, a rub off. And then you start getting your photos that are going to tell the story for the insurance company. You're looking at it's obviously looking like a new door here. So if it was a new door, you want to have a look at your seal coming through, whether you have to reseal the door. You've got some tape here on the sill. It's got to be replaced. There's some damage in the inner quarter. Probably going to have to replace that. Replace this airbag sticker. Got a monsoon here that's going to be R&R'd. Moving through the front door. I can't see any sill damage, but the door damage is, this will be a repair, this door. Some stick on the back there. And obviously the more photos you take, because you can choose what you want later, the better. This one doesn't look like a pearl, but it could easily be a pearl. You're going to be possibly blending the front guard. And that's about it. And then we mentioned that we're going to do the aerials of the fold down, so you don't need to worry about the aerial. We're talking about this front being old damage, so we want to quote that separately for the client. So bonnet repair and paint, and there's probably some damage, but I won't go into that right now, but there's probably some damage behind the grille on that one. And that's it. So when you've done that, you just push finish. You can look at the photos, you can change the information. So if I want to edit street, to say street or whatever, I can go back in at this point. And we call this a batch of photos. You can look at the photos you've taken, see you've recorded what you want. But if you're happy, you just push send, and this one's going through my mobile data, and you can see that it rips through pretty quickly. Done. and then that's now in my history. So that's in my history now, and I can look again, I can go back and look at my photos, I can resend them, I can do all sorts of things with them, and that's it. So those photos stay on your phone for around 14 to 30 days, but you can't see them in your iPhone gallery. And that is that.